Oh look, it's that other dude's body. It's done. I've put the suitcase in the car. You've taken his gun? Yeah, give me a hand. Let's set him in the back and get out of here before he wakes up. You drive. I'll keep an eye on him. "2 weeks earlier. I did it at last. This is where Miss Hammond apparently lives. The one who may be responsible for all of those things happening to me. I'm losing my memory, having visions of a man who's close to my heart and now dead. All of this is driving me crazy. I must get into this hotel. This is where I'll find her. Paloma has the ability to read minds. In order to do so, she must focus. Dialogue may be influenced based on what Paloma discovers in other people's minds. Q and W. I do like the fact that it's been made by multiple developers and the style of interaction differs a little bit, but the artistic style is consistent. Except the police car chase scene. That was unique. Open the inventory and change the focus gauge. Engage. Alrighty, Paloma. Let's read some minds. Should I look inside this trash can? Yeah. So this bag. Nothing unusual. Fair enough. We're only doing our game duty. Classified ads for private lessons. What kind of lessons? There's 2 plastic bottles here, filled with some sort of liquid. One of them has spilled onto the ground. It looks like it's unusable. Better not touch them. Excuse me, are you Sarah? The name's Paloma, actually. Are you expecting someone? Oh, drat. Yes, I'm waiting for a girl I met on the internet. At this hour? Well, she told me to meet her here. Do you think she won't come? I really don't care. Don't bother. I'm too naive. Sorry. So how do I read minds? Miguel's bracelet. Okay. I don't know how that focus gauge thing works, but I do have an interesting inventory. I have the bracelet from Paloma to Miguel as written on the back. Item. No items. Just the bracelet. Cool. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. Come on. Just a little more. I wonder when she's going to come. That's kind of boring. Not many customers tonight. Yeah, busy business. I know. Chick's got a nice ass. Great. Good to know. Come on, focus so I can read it. Focus a bit better. Come on, Paloma, you can do this. It's very shaky. Stop shaking. I must find a dose. I need it. I need a fix. Everybody's a druggie. It's a trash can. I'm gonna rummage. Alright, deep breath. Disgusting. It's just a bunch of beer cans and used condoms. Go on a little further, maybe? It's really dangerous. There's crushed glass all over. Go for it. So, let's see. There are several syringes. Oh, great. Take one of them. Alright, let's do that carefully. Ouch. I pricked myself with one of the needles. I'll have to disinfect that as soon as possible. Who knows what was inside? I got an empty syringe. Not worth it. Take a second one. I already pricked myself. I'd rather be more careful. I should find something to protect myself. Well, there were some condoms in there. Various flyers. Ads and notices. Nothing interesting. Hello, good sir. What are you doing here? Beat it. Okay, you don't need to use that tone with me, buddy. Here, I got a syringe somewhere. The syringe may somehow be useful to contain something. Can I use it? I don't know how you use things. What are you doing here? Beat it. Okay. You don't need to use that tone. I don't know how you use things. There's a whole pile of garbage. Where should I search? Behind the cans. Let's see. No matter how hard I look at it, I don't see anything useful. Through the rubble. So this way. Nothing that I can use here. Inside the bags? Maybe? Looks like there's nothing. Oh. I see a pair of work gloves inside a bag. Let's take them. And I wish I took them before. Oh well. At least now I have nice diseases to keep me company. No, I think I'm good. Forget it. Maybe later. Okay, maybe... I already got one syringe. Should I take another? Take a second one. Use the second glove? Let's go ahead carefully. Carefully. Alright, I took another empty syringe and slipped it in the second glove. Great. I've got a bunch of, like, really badly infected syringes. It's not a great day. The dumpster is locked. Filled with trash. Where should I search? Underneath the tarp. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. There are some plastic bottles underneath the tarp. The labels are all torn. Put the tarp back on. Fill the syringe. Yay. There was just enough left to fill the syringe. I don't know what it is, but just breathing it burns my lungs. Great. Syringe of acid. Lovely. Look inside the bags. I'm opening the bags. It's filled with rotten food. I'm just gonna leave that there. Check around the edges. I don't see anything of interest. I'm good. I don't think I'll find anything inside. Anymore. Hello, Mrs. Hooker. Excuse me, I'd like to get in. Sorry, cutie, but if you want to get in the hotel, the entrance door is closed at this hour. Oh, I see. I didn't know it was that late. There's still another way? There's still another way. Another way? Yeah, you can still try using the back door, but it's guarded by a bouncer. Got it. Thanks for the tip. I'll find a way to get through. Thank you, Mrs. Hooker. You've been very helpful. So what? Feeling lonely? If you're looking for company, I'm here. Haha. No thanks. I'll pass. Slut. She's wriggling her ass and won't even acknowledge it. Nonsense talk. It's probably best I stay away. Yeah, it's not a very nice neighborhood for a young lady that can read minds. Hey dude, I got you a fix that will very much burn your insides. Excuse me, I forgot my keycard inside, and the front entrance is closed. Oh yeah? Have you tried calling the front desk? I left my phone inside too. Beat it. It's bad enough I have to deal with that old wino. I don't need a whiner on top of it. I'll have to figure out a way past him. I do have drugs. Better be careful handling this. How do I use it on him? Well, maybe I don't have to burn his insides. Maybe I could just burn something else. Water is leaking from this pipe. It looks rather stagnant. Fill a syringe. I filled the syringe with water. Now, if I remember some basic chemistry, I remember like putting acid in water caused kind of a bad reaction, but I don't know if I'll have to do that now. Hey, where did my acid syringe go? It just disappeared. Oh, did I put the acid and water together? Maybe I did. Tell me, do you have any idea how to get past the bouncer? It depends. You got something for me? Like some sweet moment? No. You know if he's on any drugs? I wouldn't know. Come on, how about you show me some skin? Not gonna happen. Pah, bitch. So he is on some drugs. But I can't offer him the drugs. But I want to. I've got some lovely piece of watered down acid. That should make handling this day easier, probably. And the next day, well, don't worry about it. I really wonder what the purpose of this pipe is. It doesn't even look like it's connected to anything. It's just in my way. I guess I'll just go snoop on people's minds again. Maybe they're gonna think different things now that they've met such a lovely young lady like myself. Come on, focus. Use the focus. Not many customers tonight. Yep. It's just another day in paradise. I wonder where she's coming. That bastard's a heroin junkie, I think it said. Focus. Focus a little bit more. So he definitely is on something. That's good to know. A heroin junkie. Tell me, do you have any idea how to get past the bouncer? Yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Not gonna happen. Bitch. Okay, is this guy thinking something else? I need to find a dose. I need a fix. Well, I have a fix for you, my buddy. Hello again. You again? You're really starting to piss me off. I'm just... You get the hell out of here before I toss your ass into the middle of the street. But... Give him the syringe. Yeah. Which one should I give him? The acid syringe. The water syringe. I don't really want to kill him. This is just gonna... Well, he's gonna die horribly. What's this? It's a syringe. Yeah, no shit. What's in it? Oh, well, that's... heroin, of course. What do you want in return? Wow, he's getting quite straightforward all of a sudden. I guess I hit some nail on the head. What I want? Some money, borrow your keycard. Borrow your keycard. I can't, it's not... Look, fine, take it. Just give it back to me when you're done, alright? No problem. I'll have it back to you in no time. I got the keycard. You bet. More like never. Alright. I can't bear it any longer. I have to shoot up right now. Do you mind relieving me for a couple of minutes? Okay. Great. I'll be over there then. I shouldn't be gone long, considering it's just water. I probably should have given him the acid. It might have bought me a few more moments. I'll be able to get some answers at last. I just have to find her now. Miss Hammond, you owe me some explanation. I hope the bodyguard isn't gonna come and chase me. Iris Hammond? This isn't... You're that woman. Don't hurt me. I merely participated in the research to develop this medicine. I learned what they did to Miguel only later. If I had known, I would never have. Help me to remember. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. Over the last few days, I was feeling concerned about trying to meet you anyway. Don't make it known I'm the one who told you this. I'm already taking a lot of risks revealing all of this to you. Miguel, he was my husband, right? You were a young engaged couple. 5 years ago, Miguel experienced a severely traumatic event that cut him off from the world. He was unable to respond to any stimulus. His condition was serious and apparently permanent. In the end, in a desperate bid, you brought him here at GeneTech, a pharmaceutical company that specializes in neurology. You agreed to let them test a new drug on him, which you were told had some miraculous potential, Memorex. The qualities of this drug were indeed quite remarkable. It could make patients forget about their negative memories, while the positive memories remain, as the brain sorts through them and doesn't really store them in the same areas. In short, it would have been the ideal cure for Miguel's condition. However, the tests had to be done in strict secrecy, as the drug's development was still far from completion. You stayed for a long time here. The treatment lasted several months, and you've been invited to move into one of this hotel's rooms. Indeed, this place is some kind of unofficial branch for GeneTech, since our boss co-funded this hotel business long ago. But one day, the doctors came to tell me that Miguel had died. Yes, as a result of the treatment, but I must tell you, Miguel is alive. What? They discovered in their clinic that Miguel had begun to develop some interesting side effects from taking Memorex. Namely that he could remotely erase other people's memories. Erase people's... The importance of this discovery was not lost on our boss. He had already begun to think of ways he could exploit this on an international scale. That's why he had no hesitation in keeping Miguel for himself as a non-consenting test subject, going so far as to announce his death to you in order to make you leave. But the boss learned that you were already trying to investigate GeneTech that very evening after you've been told about Miguel's death. You had already found the name of one of the researchers, my name. Caught off guard, our boss was crazy enough to send Miguel to remotely erase your memory. High on drugs and led by Isaac, one of our boss's unofficial henchmen, Miguel made you forget everything up to his very existence. And you quietly returned home. But I remember Miguel's face. I remember you. Yes, the effectiveness of his power was not as perfect as our boss imagined, and the effects were not so permanent. On several occasions you recollected some memories, and Miguel had to be sent. Not to mention that he was becoming less and less cooperative. I guess because there was still a part of him unconsciously refusing those actions against you. The boss finally ordered Isaac, that you never saw, to meet you in a friendly way to suggest you take some Memorex on a regular basis. Because during that period you were unaware of the loss of your fiancé again, and you were willing to put an end to your life. Isaac managed to persuade you with his friendly ways, presenting the Memorex as a miracle drug that would allow you to erase the pain of that loss. When you accepted to take this regular treatment, you unknowingly followed the path GeneTech had set out for you. But it looks like your Memorex is just as unstable as Miguel's powers, since I've been able to remember you, and come as far as this place to discover the truth. You'll never... So it was true. You really did manage to sneak into the hotel. Isaac! Miss Hammond, what have you been telling her? Never mind. Paloma, you gonna... Run, Paloma. Good for you, Mrs. Hammond. We'll erase your memory along with your daughters. Uh-oh. The old man and the clerk is gonna get me. Damn. Doesn't look good. Oh, I'm gonna die on the roof. That's the thing. That's what happened. How do you lock this damn door? They've blocked off all the routes down through the building. Come on, think. There has to be a fire escape or something. Oh, do I have to think? Shit. It's probably a bad idea. Boss, she's on a beam trying to escape to a nearby rooftop. Okay, I'm in the lobby right now. I have Hamlin and some guys with me. I'll send them over. Hamlin? What were you doing with... Hey, are you listening to me? Alright, I just ordered the guys to take the elevator into that other building and block access to the last floor. I'm having Hamlin intercept her on the roof. We'll have him erase her memory again for the time being. It seems the effects of the Memorex are just as unstable as those from Hamlin's power. Regardless, Isaac, I want you to follow right behind her on that beam just in case. Isaac doesn't seem too happy about it. Oh dear. Okay. Help Paloma to cross the beam before Isaac catches her. You'll have to be cautious about staying balanced though. When the cursor in the center, press Q. Paloma won't move faster, since she's afraid of falling. Aw, that's reasonable. When the wind blows from the left or right, you'll have to aim at the respective wind area of the meter. What? Aim at the wind area of the meter only when the wind is wide and strong? I hope Isaac dies. Uh-oh. Keep going, girl. Come on, girl. You're almost there, I think. Probably not. Gonna die. Go. Go, go, go. You're almost there, girl. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure how much help that's gonna be, but fuck it. We're gonna survive. It's time to take my dose. No, I don't want that. Tastes bad. A syringe. Wow, it's quite a throw. Okay, I probably should pick it up. Hey, dude. Oh my god, it's you. Hamlin, now! Hurry up! Erase Paloma's memory. No, I don't want to. Christ, Hamlin, do it or... No. Oh, it's present time. I like presents. Where am I? You're... Oh, it looks like he's no longer under the boss's control. He must have lost his grip because of the distance. Elise, stop the car. We'll settle in this park on the side. Here's the suitcase you were about to check last time. I'd say it's about time we opened it. Okay, it's a nice park. The penetrating look of this fierce carnivore is disturbing me. Me too. Me too, buddy. Do not drop litter or feed the sparrows with poisoned food. Fair enough. An early learning toy has been left on one of the saddles. There's 2 lines of buttons, each with a play key, and big buttons numbered 0 to 5. Okay. Oh god, I hope I don't have to remember all of that. I just remembered there were buttons and some noises. That's the extent of my memory. An early learning toy is hidden in the bush. Maybe these are just soundtracks to the game. I hope. I'm really hoping, because I'm not gonna remember any of this. They're very pretty. More learning toys. Great. So I've listened to all the learning toys, and this in this area is the only one that you have to input something, and none of the songs on this one that it's telling me I've heard on the previous devices. So I'm thinking that I have to select not memories, but songs that I haven't heard on the other ones, and it's taking me a while. Aha! I've freed... Congratulations, you've freed Bibbit the rabbit from the trap box. But inside this trap box, on the side of the toy, instead of Bibbit the rabbit made of plastic, there's a handful of salt. I have room in my breast pocket. May as well hold on to it just in case. Unless I run into a meal in desperate need of seasoning, though, I'm not sure why I'd need it. Oh, we'll probably need it. But that was interesting to deal with. In the end, I figured there were 2 devices. Maybe there were more, but I only used these 2. And this one had... What was it? Like... I wasted enough time with these toys, yeah. And this one had like 0 and 5, I think, pressed. And the other one had 2 other numbers. So I just made some combinations on this one with the ones that weren't already pressed. And it worked. And I got some salt. And I feel happy and satisfied now. You're the one with the key. Okay, fine, let's open this thing. It's full of documents, boxes of medicine, and a camcorder. Memorex? And this file seems to be a summary of the latest events. These documents are pretty interesting. GeneTech, experiments on someone named Miguel. Paloma? This name rings a bell. And the man called Isaac. That would be me. I used to work directly for GeneTech's boss. I was there the night he killed Paloma on that roof. And then I saw Miguel push him over the edge. The boss is now between life and death in his private clinic, but he also began to test that Memorex thing on himself. And eventually managed to obtain powers that are different from Miguel's. The power to control people's mind. After Paloma's death and what happened on that roof, I decided to turn against them. They're after me now. I have nothing but regret for what I've done. Memorex, the tests, everything you've read in this file about Paloma. This suitcase contains everything we'll need to take them to trial. Like the video stored in this camcorder? Recordings of the experiments on Miguel. I can't get a good look at it. I can't get a good look at his face, but he definitely seems familiar to me too. Indeed, this would probably be enough to take GeneTech to court. But what does this have to do with me? Why were you at the hotel, and who is this woman behind me? What this has to do with you? Well, I can't tell you everything. I don't know the impact it may have on you. You'll have to find these answers by yourself. As for this woman, she's Paloma's sister, Elise. Miguel had erased Isaac's memory in response to my sister's demise. After that, Isaac has been amnesic for a couple of days, wandering the streets. After you met him on the roof and fainted, it all came back to him. And then he contacted me and told me the whole story. Now he's fainted. I guess it means he really couldn't remember me. Strange, I have the feeling I've already seen this guy somewhere though. I have blurred images in my head, but I'm only starting to sober up. That key, of course. Paloma, the key. I remember now. I need this key. I have to find the suitcase, bring this guy to Paloma's sister, and... Shit. Why do we have to check this roof again? The detective's already finished this investigation here, hasn't he? If they want to check if the killer comes back to the crime scene, they better have someone staying here permanently. Do you really think we can afford having some guy full-time here? We need cops out there. Hey look, guess coming here wasn't such a bad idea after all. Yeah, let's take him to the station. The police, if I tell them what's happened, then they'll arrest me too. I need proof if I'm gonna convince them of anything. And I need Paloma's sister on the outside for backup. Because once at the station, considering this situation and what I look like, I'm not likely to get out soon, nor persuade them of anything. I'll have to get the key later. For now, it's best I get out of here. Run, boy. And this is how your sister came to pass. I am truly sorry, Elise. Paloma. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to try and make this right. You have to believe me when I say I regret what happened. Let me help. Let me redeem myself. Together we can find Miguel and put the culprits on trial. And Miguel is... Yes, he's still alive. The authorities could probably track him down, but we'll need the suitcase first to convince them. I guess it's still in his hotel, along with the personal items that Paloma had brought around the time of these tests on Miguel. Once out of this house, I'll take care of this right away. I'm coming with you. No, it's too dangerous. Let me handle this. Paloma's things are still there, right? I can't stand the thought of leaving them in the hands of those people. Besides, you said you needed my help. I'm going, and nothing you say will change that. All right then, let's go. Then, around the same time that you were checking in, we snuck inside the hotel. It wasn't difficult. I managed to swipe the room key from reception, and I remember all the guards' patrols. We were in Paloma's room in short order, and Elise finally got a glimpse into Paloma's troubled life. The photos that we had taken when we were together. The trust that I had abused while she was on Memorex. We should bring these back with us. I'm sure you'd like some time to go through them. This is the suitcase? That's odd. It's still at the same place, untouched. This could be a trap. If they tampered with it, then they might be expecting us to bring this to the police. The last thing I need is to get caught with false evidence. I need to know what's inside. Shouldn't we get out of here with the suitcase before anything else? GeneTech's men could show up at any second. If we take the bait, then that means they'll know we were here, which will make finding the real evidence much more difficult. I don't have the key, but maybe we can pick the lock. There's got to be something in this hotel that could work, in the maintenance room or maybe the kitchen. Wait here until I come back. But this is dangerous. What if you get caught? He's the one who's got the key, and he disappeared into thin air. That's the fastest way to open the suitcase, so unless we find him... But whatever you do, be careful. These guys will stop at nothing. Alright, and thanks again for bringing me her things. I'll take them back to her place tomorrow. You have my condolences. Oh, so that's the scene we saw, with the condolences and it's going into a loop and it all makes sense. It's the man from the roof. What is he? Wait! Oh no, that's probably them. I must not answer. I spotted some of GeneTech's men down the street. We have to go. What about Paloma's things? We don't have time, come on! Damn, who is this? Quick, let's take the suitcase and... Bam! God, he has his gun drawn. No time to grab the suitcase. We gotta leave before he shoots. Shit, I must catch them before they reach the street. Gone. I think I'll just keep what happened here to myself. The key fits. If that hobo was telling the truth, and I am the one who hid this key on the roof, then does that mean this suitcase is mine? Here you are. I found you. Your excitement gave you away. Possessing people really takes it out of me. Damn, he's resisting. He's fainted, and this won't make things any easier. Looks like I'll have to call that fool again. He's here in the hotel, room 7. Hurry up and get him. Alright, we'll take care of it. Take him to the clinic, first door. This will be your first time there, so let me be clear. Anything you see, you keep to yourself. I'll let them know to expect you. Those are the test subjects who preceded Miguel. The treatment has left them unresponsive. We're looking into a solution, but there really isn't much we can do but wait. This will prevent him from doing those weird gestures. There's no guarantee that he can't use his power without moving. We'll have to remain cautious. You're not alone. You're just like the rest of us, a guinea pig, a subject to a grim experiment. At last you are with us again. As soon as you awaken, I will assume control of your mind. With the doses the doctor injected you with, this time there's no way you can resist. I think the first thing I'll have you do for me is take care of that nosy detective. It would seem he's planning to search the girl's apartment soon. It's true then, your boss. He was controlling me. How is it even possible? Remotely controlling people's minds? It's a terrifying power indeed. That's why GeneTech will do anything to make full use of it. So you came to save me. How did you manage to free me from his control? Earlier today, Elise and I returned to the hotel once more to try and retrieve the suitcase. That's where we found you. The hotel earlier today? I remember something. I overheard a conversation there, in some kind of hidden room. Gentlemen, the boss wants you on the video phone. This employee just told me about a suspicious gray-haired homeless man that he would have seen in the hotel the other day. The description makes me think of Isaac. It means you let him slip through your fingers. We've already picked up his trail. We just intercepted a call to his personal phone 2 hours ago. It was Paloma's sister who was trying to contact him. We don't know how she got to him, but we're working on it. You worthless incompetence. He was right here in the hotel and you let him go? Good. Fortunately, we still have the girl who was trying to get in contact with him. If we let her go, she will lead us to him. This room. A suitcase. It's you. Huh, we're lucky to find you alone. Come on, we've got the suitcase. Let's get out of here. We finally found you, Isaac. Shit. So it was true, the boss is controlling him. And that's pretty much our Friday night. Isaac, if what he says is true, then that means they're planning to track you down through me. Do you know if they set up surveillance around my apartment? That's all I can remember, sorry. The rest is all a blur. We then took you with us along with the suitcase, hoping that later we'll be able to free you from the boss's sway one way or another. I guess all it really took was a drive to the other end of the city. He must have lost your track with the distance. That would explain why I don't have my gun anymore. You took it as a precaution. Right. There must be the address of that clinic in here. What? What's on your mind? I'm gonna put an end to all of this. Here's the address to his private clinic. And I also know which door to pick. The 7th door. What, like the hotel room? He controlled my mind, but it also allowed me to read his, while he was trying to sneak into my head. Now that he lost my track, I'm gonna surprise him, and restrain him once and for all for using me as a puppet. Perfect. You've even got some pictures of him in here. Now I can see. Now you know. And that's why I won't prevent you from doing what you want to do. What the? But how can he? Go face your destiny. It may be the best cure for you. The best way for you to resume your former life. My former life? What was I doing before all this? I was... Shit! I was apparently doing something. Our family will always be here to welcome you, you know. Cool. I'm sorry. What are you sorry? I want to know. Leave this to Isaac and Elise. Okay? I will go to the clinic.